Hey guys, it's Sims Australia and welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to sort of a speed build, so it's like a renovation this time. So basically I'm working on the Maritime Manor lot in Foxbury Institute in Britechester. It's really late when I'm recording this, so bit tired, bit out of it, had a really long day. Yeah. So basically I just completely redid this entire lot. I wanted to keep it as student housing. It is so red inside. It is crazy how red it is inside. Because if you guys have seen my like British halls inspired renovation of the actual dorm rooms in Foxbury Institute, I went for like blues and pale colours and everything, so I didn't stick to like the school colours at all. Which, you know, kinda, I feel a bit weird about that. I don't feel too good about that. I feel like I definitely could have done better. But I just sort of, it's because my sim was going to be living in it, because I'm using that for my university dream life. So I really wanted to like it, I guess. And I wanted it to be inspired from university halls as opposed to like American dorm rooms. So yeah, I went away from Foxbury for a little bit, but with this house, okay, because we're house not dorms, with this house, this build, I really tried to stick to like the school colours. So there's a lot of red. Even the outside, like those pillars are red, guys. It's totally themed, I guess, maybe, sort of. It's true to the school and the school spirit. Yeah, I like it a lot actually. It's quite modern inside, and some of the rooms are like mirrored, but each set of mirrors all have mirrors, like not the actual thing, like the mirrored rooms, each set of mirrored rooms all has different furnishings but still sticking to like the overall colour scheme and everything like that. So I started off first, because I don't usually do renovations, so it was a bit of a weird process for me. I started off inside and I completely redid the floor plan. I sorted all of that out before I moved on to the outside, which, like I said, is a bit backwards compared to what I normally do. Yeah, the floor plan was not that bad to work out. I ended up with 7 bedrooms, I think, but I made one of them like a double bedroom. So I'm sort of thinking, I mean, I'm of two minds, guys, okay? Either my sim is going to come and is going to live in this, okay, for my university dream life. This could be like her semester 2 home, where she comes and she lives here because she moves away from the dorms but she still wants to stay in student housing. So that's one option. Or it's just like a little story in my head, and it's basically one of the sims that lives here like owns the building. So they have like the double room, and then they're renting out to like their student friends who have the singles and the twin rooms. Well, there's no twin rooms, they're all single rooms. And most of them have their own bathroom, but some have to share like a communal bathroom. So yeah, that's the thought process for that one. Yeah, so I'm just sorting out the floor plan just now. Sorry, my mum was shouting at my cat, so I got a little bit distracted for a little minute there. Okay, but those tiny little bathrooms upstairs on those 2 mirrored rooms, they were so much fun, okay? They would absolutely not have been possible were it not for the new showers. Like the little hanging off the wall shower head things. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love them. So dinky, tiny little bathrooms that should not be functional. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we got that I don't even know, oh my goodness, I'm so out of it. That build object, oh my goodness, that took far too long, guys. That took way too long for me to work that out. Okay, so I am now starting to paint the walls and everything, and here you can see like that red, white and black stripey thing. That comes back. I'm just sort of putting down like a base white just now for me to figure out a baseline basically, like a colour to start off with. So yeah, red is featured heavily throughout this. I only have it on like feature walls because I didn't want it to be totally overwhelming. And apparently I cut out all the landscaping. But that's, yeah, that's the landscaping updated on the outside. I think it looks much better, to be perfectly honest. It looks more well kept. But this is clearly quite a more expensive student housing, so I imagine it would be well kept. I think they maybe have like groundskeepers or something like that. But yeah, this is a really cute kitchen, okay? I'm loving the red and black, which is why part of me is like, maybe my sim will move in here, because red and black's not really my colours. I'm a blue person, in case you couldn't tell from the dorm that she's currently living in. If you've seen that, that's a high assumption. Yeah, I don't tend to like red and black personally, but I really, really love it in this build. Really, really, really. And it's making me want to put my sim in here. Because I also really like the double room that I made. I did it last because I was of two minds. I was like, do I want my sim to live here? Do I not want my sim to live here? So I waited and did it last because I wanted to make sure, or have a little bit more of an idea of the sim that I would be planning it for. Because if I'm planning it for my own sim, I would maybe put more clutter in it, stuff like that, make it more lived in looking. Yeah. So I think this kitchen's really cute. There's the bar stools and everything, and then with the like extra stools at that table along the wall there, that seats 8. Okay, and this place is designed for 8 sims, okay, because there's 6 single rooms and then 1 double room. So yeah, it is designed for 8 sims. It seats 8. I'm super happy about it. This living area is quite cute as well. Has a flat screen TV, got a games console, stuff like that. Yeah. Guys, if anyone watches this far into the build, please tell me down below whether my sim should live here or not from my university dream life. Because should this be her like semester 2 home? Because I am torn. I really think it should be, but I'm not sure, because like there's a lot of nice stuff in here. I really like it in here, but also, well, I suppose it would actually be good to play with the roommate mechanics. Technically, the people in our dorm are roommates, but I don't know. This is set as university housing, I'm sure. So yeah, it would work just the same as a dorm. So it's not really playing with new mechanics. Yeah. I'm sorry, this voiceover is really, really bad. I am really, really tired. I'm getting to the end of my first placement for teacher training. 2 days left when I'm recording this. Okay, I'm recording this on Wednesday night, which means on Friday I'm finished until February. I'll have uni back in January and stuff, but I won't go back on placement out to another school until February. And I really can't wait for the break. I'm so exhausted, and I had such a bad class yesterday. I came home and I just sat and cried. I just cried because it was so difficult, and the kids were just so badly behaved, and my lesson plan just went out of the window. Everything that I'd planned to do, we'd only got half of it done, and it totally mucked up my whole schedule for the entire week. It really was not a nice day, and I went in today. This is at night, like I said, it's late at night, so I've obviously taught today. I went in today and I was just so off my game. Like, I've been doing really good on placement, okay, my lessons have been going well, I'm passing and everything, and it's like a pass or fail thing, so I'm not sitting there, I can't be like, oh, I've got an A, because it's just pass or fail. So I'm passing, which is what I want. But I don't know, I feel like my confidence has just been knocked because that lesson was just so hard to manage. The kids were just a riot. But yeah, back to the build, I guess. You guys should have maybe seen from the ones downstairs that they have basically all of the same furniture in them, basically the same design, flipped a little bit in terms of like the different sides of the rooms and everything, and also their clutter is different. So different clutter and different posters, so personalisation, because I figure it, you know, for places like this, the skeleton of the room is the same, okay? You get your same core furniture and everything like that, your same bedside cabinet, your same wardrobes, your same little desk lamp, stuff like that. But you go in and you put your own spin on the place. You hang up your own posters, you know, your bag and your shoes lying about. I end up one of them, yeah, this one there, I'm literally just placing it. That one has sports equipment put down. You know, so it's like trying to give each room personality, trying to show that it's not an empty house, like these rooms are lived in. Because that's one of the really fun things about building in The Sims for me. It's not like a really blank, empty skeleton house, okay? They're all planned out and they all have someone living in them, and when I'm building them, I do have a sim in mind. I have a personality in mind, and that's a lot of fun to do. I really enjoy that. That's one of my main loves about The Sims, I guess. So these two that I'm on now are the smallest rooms. They're just tiny little box rooms almost, but they have their wardrobe, they have their bed, they have a desk, they have absolutely everything they need. They just don't have lots of room for activities. But yeah, that was a reference. I don't know if anyone's got it. If anyone's watched this far, that was a reference to the movie Step Brothers. There's so much room for activities. Yeah. Guys, I need to sleep. I'm really, really out of it. But also, we have one more room left. Let's get to the double room. Let's get to it, please, so that I can talk briefly about it. I also went and did all of the bathrooms off camera, probably around about the same time that I did the landscaping. Actually, that's not true. It was between doing the kitchen and the living room and the bedrooms because I needed a little break. So I did the bathrooms off camera because they're super boring. They're really, really, really boring to film. They're just the same thing, like red sinks, red plants, black counters, black toilets. Yeah. So we are finally in the double bedroom and it's cute. I used my favourite wall lighting. I kept the red and black. I put lots of clutter in. I'm very happy with it. These guys have a big comfy chair though. These Sims will have they have like one of these big proper good support for your back kind of chair. Yeah, I did them good. And that PC, okay, that's like the awesome esports gamer PC. It's like 4,750 simoleons or something like that. It's mental. It's absolutely crazy how much that thing cost. So I think that's because like part of me's like, I want my sim in here. But yeah, I also designed it for two Sims because it was really quick, but I put down two bags. So there's one next to the little seat and there's one next to the desk. Yeah. I really like this build, guys. I've said this before in like a previous build, you know, if I'm showing you, I like it. I wouldn't show you if I didn't like it. And I'm really happy with the outside. I think the red pillars worked really well. The red and black just... See, because I think because I stuck to it so strongly throughout the build, it just worked. So I'm pleased with it. I hope it's more true to Foxbury Institute's spirit. I hope you guys liked it. And if you did, could you please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.